Holy crap. It's the 3-year anniversary of the Airboy YouTube channel. Now, I know in like my about section or whatever it says I've been on here since like 2011 or like November 5th or something like that. But that's just because of the fact that I'm using an account that my dad had, but what was it called? Something, yeah, that was when it was made. But the actual time I actually started using the channel was April 5th. So yeah, this is technically the 3-year anniversary of it. This being the Airboy channel. This being under me. This being under my stupid stuff, Airboy. So yeah, so we go in here and it's already a bit different than you know, like yeah, I just want to mention I crashed 2 times trying to load this. The first because more like I crashed the first time trying to save this, and I was still able to save, but I wanted to have this all when I wanted to have it saved like for the first time or whatever, yada yada yada. I don't really know how to explain it unless you like play Gmod. But like basically yeah, for some reason this map, if you load a save, if you load a save up again after, and if it's not like the first, like, so basically like if you join a map for the first time, things like the doorknobs will not just be floating in the air, but if you do have to load, you do actually have to fully load into it, and not with things already preloaded into it, then then the doors won't work. So I tried to get it all in one go, but then it crashed, of course, in the final save. But at least it all still saved. No, yeah, this more like just like going back on like things that have existed for my 3 years on YouTube. Yeah, if you already tell, if I look over here, my frames start dropping. That's because there's a ton of stuff that way. So yeah, like this this room in this area is all like Plush World stuff. These things have been involved in the Plush World, because that's like an entire separate part of my channel. That's why these Gmod signs are here. Show anything usually past these points are Gmod related stuff. But this area is like Plush World stuff. We have, of course, the Lord and Savior Grommet mug. But then we have like things like the Bendy plush, like the King Dice plush, like Nia Freddy plush, Green Chef, Toy Freddy and Baby over here, some Fortnite, plushies. 2 Hot Topic exclusive plushies that I have, which we're in relation together, or at least not like relation, like a relationship, more like I think we're introduced, or like one episode after another. I think it was Candy Cadet, then Spring Bonnie, like one episode after another. These 2 got introduced. Then we have Miss Rippo and Happy Frog. 2 more important things inside of DJ Play 78's old plush thing, which has more canonicity into my thing. And here we have the Bonnie from the Plush World going like, oh man, this room is bad. Why is this room bad? Well, because it has all the villains that had like the main villain role at a time. Here we have Funtime Freddy from the Project 001 days. He had the earliest days on my YouTube channel. Wow. Here we have the more modern ones. What the? Oh no. Oh no. It's gone. Let's see, but yeah, on the original save there were like entities or effects or whatever. But I'm seeing that, at least in this one, it's gone. It's just gone. Yeah, it sucks. There's like a glowing orb here. So, I don't have anything to do with that. Well, actually, it was just that. Like, there's still blood dripping from this guy. That was there. So yeah, here we have Golden Freddy and Child Freddy being bad boys or whatever. Then we have a Spring Bonnie or William Afton or whatever. With the blood dripping out from him, and it's like, all being bad. And you might notice these 2 are the same model, because the idea is that after Spring Bonnie's first debut, Purple William Afton went into him in some kind of accident with some radioactive stuff and whatnot, and he also went being inside the suit at the same time and getting spring locked. It made him very strong. Made him like very strong. Like, you've seen how strong he is. He beating the crap out of Grim Foxy. Yeah, speaking of Grim Foxy, and I guess also the other Foxies, yep, here they are. So here they all are going through the portal, like kind of happened in like the actual thing where like, all 3 of the Foxies came from the Gmod world to help out during the trying time in crossover clash, and the final 2 parts of Crossover Clash Part 5, Crossover Clash Part 6. But see, yeah, they all came to help save the day. And here's an art without eyebrows, because the Ennard plush doesn't have eyebrows. So yeah, here's him, and I guess supposedly his brother Dreadbear, because that's how it works whenever someone creates you. But now, this is the first hard step into the Gmod world for this. Bendy and his movies. I actually don't remember anything about this series. I just put some dupes that I had for the series. I don't know why there's 2 of these. We have this one, then we have that one. I don't understand. I think there's just like something that was like on a table at some point, and then this is actually an actual moving around character. So here we also have some Bendy props here. I have no idea what this is from. You'll be going like, oi, where's the evil Boris? Like the one of the 2 sites that I had. I guess also the Boris minions too, and mechanic Boris and stuff like that. Well, yeah, that model got turned into an effect. So, yeah, that was pretty sad. And if you've already seen here, as you saw from this guy being here, this is the Fred Faller's room. Not all my Gmod things are here. Oh yeah, there's Bertram. He was a thing. Yeah, not all my Gmod things are here, because obviously there's a lot of them, and I don't want to have them. I don't want to have them all. So yeah, the basic idea is that a lot of them, like earlier and also more substantial ones appeared. The ones that like bigger and had more episodes. Like I didn't put in like I think I like didn't put in the Igniteds because it only had like a few episodes. Some in that playlist were from other things like Happiest Day. Yeah, I'm not gonna put in stuff from that. So yeah, and this is just like, yeah, I don't think this is the best. This is like actually like. Pretty sure this is actually like the first one of the Gmod rooms I had made. This is the first one. I made the Bendy one right afterwards. So yeah, now we're gonna leave this Bendy area behind. And we're gonna move on to over here. Welcome to the Bready area, which is very cursed. So here we have Foxy and Bonnie failing at Baldi's math, because earlier in the series, Baldi was a character. I'm pretty sure he's dead now, but hey, he was a character. And then we have Bready. I want to say Bready is right now not in control of the bread or whatever, because the idea is that the bread that was on him was more like a mind controlling thing, like it's on like a parasite on him. It's found a new host. It's found a new host. I'm just gonna say that. So this is basically like the idea of like, yeah, Bready being controlled by bread. And here we have the Squid Game killing Chica. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I remember that happening where, like, yeah, Chica dies because she couldn't make it. It was so sad, so sad. So, yeah, the Squid Game just bullying Chica. However, now, we open here. No, we're already greeted by, the great idea of alcohol. Yes. And then we have, of course, this is Fazbear's Fright. Only here because it's, I want to make this important one day. One day I think I will. Although I don't really have much time to, because season 5 is going to be the end, and, like, yeah. One day I want to make this important somehow. I don't know how, I'm just going to figure out a way. But then we also have the Spring Scrap, apparently that was his name, and I think, and like Scrap Fredbear or something, watch an ignited Spring Trap, or at least some kind of version of Spring Trap, and, Withered Spring Bonnie, let's just say, like, Withered Spring Trap's going, like, oh, man, why are you doing this? And then, like, Withered Spring Bonnie, man, Withered Spring Bonnie is, I think you can tell what he's doing. I think you can tell what he's doing, it's so wrong. So, yeah, and then he's just like, oh, yeah, we're gonna kill those bad boys. Oh, yeah, those are bad boys. So, yeah, that's that room. Yeah, next up, we're gonna go down this hall. And we're gonna get to the most bland room of it all, because it doesn't have like much content. Here we have the Big Chungus and German Freddy room. I realize this series, despite having a chunk of episodes, is very boring. So I just kind of put in the main characters going around right now, the helicopter, and like things representing the prison. Just had these two guys being friends, because I realized like Big Chungus and German Freddy obviously have their friends, and these two guys are friends too. And then they just have their prisoner, Scrap Trap, like, being a prisoner, like, oh my gosh, help me. So yeah, that's something. So, but yeah. But now we go through here. Now we're actually gonna ignore this part right now. That's the last part. So you can already tell what it's gonna be though. Here is the wait. Let me just. Here's the White Rabbit's Adventure part, or the Neon City part. Because here we have a Red Bear from the original 5 White Rabbit's Adventure stuff. Here we have Water Toy Bonnie, the weird floating thingy, the weird Aztec looking amulet thingy that did stuff, made this weird purple wrench. Then we have Candy being all depressed because there's no penguin in the area. Now we have Machine Gun Man going like, oh no, it's Badge Red Barono. And then we have like, Detective Foxy or whatever going like, oh no, it's the bad boy. She killed my friends. Oh no. And then we have this Fredbear being like, well, actually, there's 2 Fredbears in the series. Actually, no, there's 3. Well, dang. This is the main one that appears. This one's like the richest one. This one was helped out at the first Neon City or 2. And I guess is with Candy and the Water Boys or whatever. But he's like, oh no, evil Dreadbear, it's bad. And then this Fredbear over here just like, man, I'm really contemplating life here, but also, oh no, bad Dreadbear. See, and then White Rabbit's coming to stop the bad Dreadbear, like, oh, you can't do that. He's like, oh yeah, you wanna go, bro? You wanna go, bro? Fox is like, yeah, let's go. Yeah, a lot of these frames are more meant to represent the series, but also represent the past parts of the series that don't really have any importance anymore, like the fact that this guy exists here. That's not really important. But right now we're going to the freezer, and I feel like you can probably tell what this one's gonna be. Ah, dang it, this got removed too. So this one was a bit of like, yeah, this is actually probably gonna be the first showing of this, but yeah, you might be going like, hey, why are all you guys frozen? Yeah, well, first, because I don't know why like certain like things I put here for some reason got removed in the process of like reloading the save. That's why I didn't want to do stuff like this. But yeah, here you can clearly see like, yeah, why is Freddy Frozer's mouth open and screaming aggressively at this frozen man? Well, the idea was that there was actually gonna be, hold on, wait, if I can get it out, hold on, wait. Let me just see if I can find it. Alright, so yeah, no, hold on, let's go out here. That, Frost Breath. I had that there, and I had it aiming, I had him breathing it out, but, coincidentally, it was aimed right at his crotch, so that was gonna be a bit of a funny joke. And yeah, basically, these are, like, all 3, like, guys who, like, deserve the bad, like, were kind of bad. Well, actually, Huggy Wuggy never really did anything bad. It's just that, he confused Freddy Frozer's brain extremely. So, yeah, here we have, Black Ice Frosper and his, like, video from, like, The Hunt. We have Darkwater Endoskeleton, of course, getting impaled because he is the worst of the worst because he said a naughty word. He said a ploppy word. And obviously, it makes him the worst. Makes him target number 1. So here we have this guy who like really beat up and like destroyed these 2 boys here. Like these two guys, the main boys. Which have Huggy Wuggy being frozen because he confused Freddy Frozer too much. And that's not very kind of someone to do that. So, but yeah, now we go on to this. We're also once again we're gonna keep on ignoring this. We're just gonna look at the floor as we walk through here. Yeah. So yeah, here we have the bathroom chicken not letting us into the female's bathroom. Here we have water bottles from the like Water My Worst Enemy or whatever meme video, which was horrible, and I wish I could edit for that so I could actually make that good. But here we have the most menacing one of all, the Purple Prison Logs one. Here we have Purple Guy gaining the power of the Demon Axe. Oh, it's so scary. Like, you might be going like, hey, why is this guy running away? No, he's not running away. He's just mad. He's just trying to find something to kill. And also trying to get away from danger. This guy's just not mentally stable. If you take a sneak little peek here, you can clearly see that Firework Freddy is looking at his once friend and just being like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Like, he's experiencing this blast of power full on. He's covering his face to protect himself. Oh, this is crazy. Oh, Sip, yeah. Now I move on to the last part, though. I feel like it's better if we start out at it at the entrance of it, the happiest day area. Whoa. There's actually one more part which I can go show quickly. Old Candy and Blank, they're only here because they had Horns of White Rabbit's Adventures. That's why they're here. So here we obviously have, like, a Chief from whatever, from, like, Special Strike Rebellion, being like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna do some bad stuff, because he appeared in, like, one of their episodes. They were like, oh, no, he's too powerful for them to deal with because they're weak. And then we just have Nightmare, who also appeared in an episode, just being like, well, dang, that's pretty tough. So, yeah, that's a short run on that one. But now we have, like, the biggest one of these things out of them all. We have the happiest day one, the one that's been lagging out everything. Every time I look over here. That's mainly, I blame this. Yeah, this is what I mainly mean by representing past things. Here, this one is the one I want to start with, though, because it's also the first part that I made. So obviously we have Grim Foxy doing the dippy in the floor is lava, which is exactly what he did in that video, in both Floor is Lava videos. Here, of course, here we have Moon Man, because if this is Oswald doing, then obviously his friend Moon Man's gonna be involved. That just makes sense. So yeah, here we have the portal signifying, like, you know, like, yeah, the Foxies inside Pirate Cove, signifying that, the Foxies came through that portal, went to go save the day. But don't worry, don't worry, well, at least 2 of them still appear here. This is obviously one of the 2 that still appear here, because, you know, like, yeah, because, yeah, of course. Here we have Moon Man going like, oh man, lava's looking pretty bad. Oh man, that's really spooky. Oh man, it'd be a real shame if I fell in that, wouldn't it? Have Oswald going like, man, I did this. Man, this is something. And then here we have representing how the Phantoms have been incredibly lazy throughout the entirety of season 4. Like, Phantom Freddy just sleeping, just dozing off, just floating around like a loser. Here we have a nice casual conversation between Flank, Springtrap, and Bonnie. But then, oh man, the real inner demons of, like, Flam and Springtrap being like, oh man, all bad, stuff like that. So, but yeah, then here we have, well, this is meant like a tale from, like, season 1. I think Bon dealt a bit of drugs there, but that's not important. What's more important is that we have the scientist here doing his stuff, like, passive, like, using his crazy powers on Ennard, like they did in the Happiest War 2. But here we now have the weird family guy going like, oh my god, and that's just Norman and Springwine trying to have a normal conversation, just more like representing how, like, you know, like, they were in the middle of doing something on the computer, and then all of a sudden he's bursting like, oh my god, I need autograph of that. They're just like, I don't know how to write. Well, dang. And here we have this is a really old reference for older fans to remember, or older fans who have watched it. Or just more like newer fans who have watched it. Here we have a fish from the fishy hospital that Bonnie used to work at. With a medkit to represent the hospital part. Yeah, the fish to represent the fishy part. This is like the mascot of the hospital. Which I don't think hospitals have mascots, but whatever. Here we have the one time that the puppet and the Phantom Puppet went to Puppet's box and had a bit of a conversation. Fun fact, on the save of Happiest Day, the Phantom Puppet and Puppet models are still inside the box having a nice little conversation. Just a fun fact. And here we have how Rockstar Bonnie, well, let's just say, might have gotten a bit of damage. I have no idea where these things came from. I don't even know where these barrels came from. Yeah, that's a bit sus, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know about that one, but yeah. Here we have Rockstar Bonnie obviously being run over by a tank. How we got all destroyed, and like actual Happiest Days. Yeah, that was something. I guess that was a real something. Yeah, and yeah, you're gonna see like him getting his stupid dead eye or whatever, and then him losing this part of his ear. And clearly, yeah, he sustained minimal damage to his legs from getting run over by a tank. Surprisingly, and his arms, and his body. The only thing really got damage was his head. So it's as if like it only ran over his head, like. And then you know, like, yeah, and then here we have representing the Civil War video, where Chica's lunging at Freddy all crazy, and Freddy's like, oh no, guarding himself, cause like yeah. And here we have this here representing the big fight between Golden Freddy and orb powered purple guy from season 3. Even though Shadow Freddy was here, but it felt more like a big fight between these two, cause Shadow Freddy was more used as like the main strategy in how to win. Get him turned to crystal stone or whatever, and then use him as a reflective shield after polishing him up a bit. Then all of a sudden, it just goes, wear all purple guys down, woohoo, yeah. This is the main thing lagging out the server thing. So, yeah, here this is always representing the scientist army inside of season 2. Like yes, yeah, all these guys who were being controlled by the scientists at the time, all guarding these other soldiers, and then then we got his two I guess you say right hand mans, Withered Foxy and Withered Freddy, and we have him obviously floating with his powers ominously back then. And then here we have then we have Spring Bonnie Man dealing with the Squid Game. The Squid Game guys from the Squid Game video. Squid Game. Everyone's favorite thing on my channel, the Squid Game. Yeah, I had to move my mic a bit closer for that one. So, but yeah, here we have something representing Foxy versus Foxtron. Man, oh man, that was an actually interesting episode. I also like how because I don't know why I didn't do this. I don't know why I didn't do this, but I should have made his eye look like this. His eye look like this to make it so much more menacing, like a Terminator's coming to kill Foxy and it'd be all crazy stuff like that. And here we have Chica's weird obsession of no windows allowed. Here we have Chica being weird about that. Because the windows were also originally broken in that state as well. Then I think the last thing we have here is actually the last two. Here we have Shadow Freddy banishes sending Rockstar Freddy straight to the moon after his stack of cards got destroyed by him. And then here we have what it would kind of be like. It's kind of like with the scientist first getting the ray gun to make a portal, all crazy, ooh la la. Then Shamrock Freddy and Nard being there oh my gosh, you actually did it! Whoa, that's sick, dude. Science is whoa. I never thought I'd make a character who could look so menacing. Look at this. Does this guy not look terrifying? And then I could just make him look like a legitimately just normal character, just being well, dang. I guess he actually worked perfectly for that shock expression because those little beady eyes are terrifying, yeah. But in this moment with that face, he just looks more like he's shocked. He doesn't look like he's trying to be scary. Looks like his eyebrow look like in a cartoon where his eyebrows just aren't there because he's that shocked. His mouth is closed and his pupils are so small because how surprised he is. Yeah, it just is perfect. I just want to thank everyone for these past 3 years. They've been really great, and I'm honestly I can honestly say one thing that's kind of funny. I remember I said in the Happiest Day 2-year anniversary video that I only had 6 subscribers. I was happy with my plays on YouTube. Probably would have had more if I had good quality that I had now back then, stuff like that. And more YouTube probably would have had more subscribers by 2 years, but whatever. More more than 2 years at that point, because that was the Happiest Day 5-year anniversary. I mean, not 5-year, 2-year anniversary. And now we're at the just straight up 3-year anniversary of just my channel, so 8 months, 8 or 9 months later, and all of a sudden now I'm at now I have more than 5 times that amount. And that's just crazy, man. I mean, so yeah, I hope all you boys and girls enjoyed. Honestly, just enjoyed any of my videos. Enjoyed these past 3 years that I've been on YouTube. This is Boy signing out. Goodbye.